Hello, friends. Today I want to share a story with you. But before that, let me ask you something. Why does a bird sitting on a branch never fear when the branch moves? Do you know why? Because the bird trusts its wings, not the branch. The same is true for us. We often think, my luck is bad, I have no money, I have nothing. But listen to me very carefully. No poverty in the world can defeat a person whose thinking is rich. Welcome to Speak Like Pro. Today I want to tell you a story about a boy. Maybe his situation is like yours or like someone you know. This is a story about a very poor boy. Imagine a house so poor that if you make breakfast, you start worrying about dinner. That's how poor this boy's family was. Now this boy was educated. He had skills, but when bad times come, even a strong person falls down. He tried to find a job in his own city. He knocked on many doors. He gave many interviews, but everywhere he got rejected. At home, his old parents waited. Their eyes had hope, and this hope was heavier than any burden. Finally, the boy decided to leave his village and go to another city to try his luck. The next morning, he had to leave. There was no vegetables in the house, no dal, nothing. But a mother is a mother, right? She had a little flour, so she quickly made some dry bread for her son. Think about this mother's heart when she packed her son's bag. There was only dry bread, just a mother's love and dry bread. With this, the boy left his home. He went to the station and took the train. The general compartment was so crowded there was no space. He sat in a corner near the window. As the train moved, his city disappeared behind him. He had big dreams in his heart. The whole journey, he only thought one thing: will I find a job? Will I send money home? The journey was long. Slowly, the sun came up. The heat increased, and then he felt hungry. He wanted to wait, but hunger is hunger. It doesn't matter if you are rich or poor. When he could not wait anymore, he opened his old bag and took out the lunchbox his mother gave him. When he opened it, he saw dry bread. Only dry bread.
Around him, other people were eating samosas, puris with curry. Someone's lunchbox smelled of pickle. The boy felt a little shame, but then something happened. He took a piece of bread, but here is the important part. Listen carefully. He did not put it in his mouth directly. He rubbed the bread on the empty part of his lunchbox, the part that had nothing in it. He acted like there was pickle or curry there. He rubbed the bread on that empty space and then put it in his mouth. He ate with such joy, such taste. His face showed that he was eating the most delicious food in the world. The people around him looked at him. First, they thought maybe there was something in the box they could not see. But when they looked carefully, there was nothing. People started to whisper and hit each other's arm. Is he crazy? What is he doing? Everyone was shocked. But that boy, he was happy in his own world. He would break the bread, rub it in the empty lunchbox, and eat it with great taste. Finally, a gentleman sitting nearby could not stay quiet. He asked the boy, "Son, can I ask you something? Don't be upset." The boy looked up while eating and said, "Yes, uncle, please ask." The man said, "I have been watching you for a long time. Your lunchbox has only bread, and the other part is completely empty. So why do you rub the bread there, and why do you eat as if something very delicious is there? What is the truth, my friend?" The boy answered with innocence, "Uncle, I am very poor. We had no vegetables at home, so my mother gave me only bread. Dry bread was hard to swallow. So I play a game with my mind. I think that in this empty space there is spicy red pickle. I rub the bread in this imaginary pickle, and when I put it in my mouth, I really taste the sour and spicy flavor of the pickle. This makes my dry bread more tasty and easier to eat." The boy was proud of his cleverness. He thought he had said something great. But then, what that gentleman said changed his life. The man did not laugh. He became serious. He looked at the boy and asked a question that touched his heart deeply. "Son, I admire your thinking, but let me ask you one thing. You were going to imagine something anyway, right? So why not imagine only pickle?"
Why not think of paneer butter masala? Why not think of shahi paneer or butter chicken? Your mind is free. There is no tax on imagination, my boy. There is no cost to dreaming. So why this small thinking? The boy's hand dropped the bread. In one moment, he understood. He was not only settling for small food, he was settling for a small life.
Friends, this story is not just about that boy. It is about all of us. When we ask God, when we ask life, when we ask ourselves for something, why do we only ask for pickle? Why do we think, let me just get a job that pays 10,000 or 15,000 rupees, that's enough? Why do we think, I just want to pass my exams, that's enough? Why do we say, I just want a small car, that's enough? Why? If you are wanting to dream anyway, why dream small? The law of attraction teaches us something important. You become what you think. When you tell your mind, I am only worth pickle, life gives you dry bread and pickle. But the day you start thinking like you deserve royal food, the day you think, I was not born just to survive, I was born to rule my life, that's when the whole universe bows to you. There is no tax on dreams, my friend. It is not wrong to think bigger than your situation. If that boy had imagined royal feast instead of pickle, both his belly and his heart would have felt fuller. So right now, make a promise to yourself. From today on, don't keep only pickle in your thinking box. Think big. Ask for big things. Work hard for big things. Because remember this, success only comes to those people whose thinking reaches higher than the sky. Think big, dream big, do big. That is the only way. What did you think of this story? Tell me in the comments. Did it touch your heart? Then please like and share this with your friends. Maybe this story can change their thinking too. Subscribe to Speak Like Pro for more powerful stories like this. Until next time, think big and do big. Thank you for watching.